right?
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, man, when you're not happy, just blame whoever you want. And
Mark Schlereth taking some of the blame.
I got news for you, man. Whatever. Look at it. You really want to get into it. If you're truly a fan, a knowledgeable fan, you got to really, and most of our fans are, to know, and this goes for all your favorite teams. You know what the problem is, or you know why your team's so good, or somewhere in between. But you know the good rookies, you know the bad rookies. You know the veterans that are playing well and the ones that are struggling. You probably, in a lot of cases, don't need to be told. You might be reinforced, but you don't need to be told by any of us of what it is. It just, there's something with Tua, though, that everybody, like, if you're a really, like, Tua's your guy and you're all in on it, that you have trouble sometimes when he's not playing well, of admitting it and still trying to blame everything around him. That'd be the only one. You get the problem stopping the run. I mean, that is just blatantly hitting you in the face. It's just blatantly hitting you in the face. The Jordan Phillips and the Kenneth Grant, and honestly, the other guys, it's, the only one gets a whole pass, Zeke Biggers. He's not active. He hasn't been active on this list of guys. But if you're wondering what the Chargers game plan is going to be this week, I can tell you. Run it between the tackles.
Oh, I thought we let Herbert just air it out.
No, run it between the tackles.
Oh, okay.
We'll mix in the play action, but
great.
Run it between the tackles if you can. Yeah.
Maybe they can bring up their practice squad back.
The what?
Just bring up whoever's on their practice squad. Just let him take all the carries.
Boy, they had a bunch.
Keep your other guys healthy. You don't need them.
Backup running back. He must have been like, when he found out the starting guy wasn't playing, he must have been, man, this is great.
The Tua stuff's bizarre, though. It really is, man. Like, clearly he needs a change of scenery. If that, but.
You talking about Tua?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure how many
people think. Like,
I'm not sure how many teams.
I don't think any of them would want him, but
Tua.
Like, the problem becomes, like, if you're going to take him as a backup, which is all that he would be, right? He's so injury prone. So why would you want a guy like that as your backup?
We owe him so much money right now. It's like,
well, he's not coming back.
He's probably going to be back.
Don't do this to us.
He's probably going to be back.
I don't think you're going to find another coach and GM combination who are going to be like, okay, we're going to roll with this guy.
Okay, but
that's the problem.
I'm just telling you, you don't want to hear this because you're just being stubborn. Financially, we owe him a lot of money, and somebody may have to suck it up.
So how do you find a serious coach and GM?
You may explain to him, look, we know this is not our future guy down the road. He's not. You can't go through worrying about a guy's constantly worried about.
But we're just going to keep stinking because we owe him money.
Woody, it's not you. You make it sound like it's just a few bucks.
Well, it's also not my money, so I don't really care.
Well, I know you don't. Anyway, there's going to be a lot of time for that because we've got other problems with it. We really do. This problem of what you're giving up on the ground game. You're dead last in run defense, 174 yards a game, a 5.6 average. You give up low fours and you're going, we got to do a little better, guys. 4.2, 4.3, 5.6. Every 10 yards a first down, just to give you an idea. And these guys yesterday, they were trying to throw the ball early. I don't know what the hell their game was. And they're even going empty backfield. And they're down 17-0, and somebody goes, hey, start running the friggin' ball. Did you see what everybody else did to them? It is a copycat league. They started running the ball. They not only started running the ball, they ran it in 3 quarters. After it was 17-0, they ran it and ran it and ran it and just crushed you. They ran for most of their 230-something yards, and they didn't do much in the first quarter because they were trying to throw the ball. Got stuffed a few times. But then they go, all right, we realize what everybody else doing to these guys. We got to do the same thing. And they did. And you have somebody run the ball 200 times, 200 plus yards in 3 quarters. That's not good. You're losing, man. And by the way, the other thing is, you're up 17-0. You go, oh, what'd you do? Did you get sloppy with the ball? No, actually, you didn't. You didn't turn it over at all. Hell, Panthers turned it over. So anyway, saying all that, you can hold a lead against truly one of the worst teams in football, the Panthers.
Real quick, before we head off to a break here, Joe, this guy says the Mets owed Bobby Bonilla, and they got rid of him by Tua. And I got to tell you, I thought he was that copycat league thing that you always go with when the guy threw the ball out the back of the end zone as he was running in, because we have back-to-back weeks of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby Bonilla, who gets
he still gets I think it just ended. Didn't it just end?
Might have just ended. It's been a long run, though. Getting one of those contracts, having $1 million. That's pretty smart on his point. Well, I can't spend if I don't have it, but I know it's coming in every year. I think I can live on, what was it, a little over $1 million a year? Something crazy.
Speaking of that, by the way, who's ever paying for all these planes and stuff, why don't you start, piling up money for whatever buyout we're going to have to give this guy?
So can I tell you something?
Well, I'll pitch in.
I've always believed that those flyovers have an impact.
Really?
Yeah. Dead serious. You know why? Think about it. How many people, when I go to the games, I got people tailgating that send me and go, did you see what's out there today? And they make it sound like it's coming from a lot of people, and you think and you see it.
Yeah, but if watching that game yesterday didn't have an impact on ownership, well, you think a plane's going to push him over the edge?
More planes.
You think he saw that game yesterday and he's going to come back home on Sunday and he's going to look up? Oh, my God, boy, the fans must be really upset. Maybe I should do something.
You know what I would just say to Mr. Ross?
Come on, man.
Somebody told me how upset Mr. Ross is. I go, so now Mr. Ross knows how his fan base feels. Seriously. Like Mr. Ross upset, Tom Garfinkel's upset. Now they know how the fan base, they're upset. Now they know. I know former players. Phone blowing up. I think we're having we're getting all the former players together just to have a bitch session.
I'd like to hear from some of these guys if we could.
And the president, we got to get him, Larry Zonka.
Ooh.
Speaking of rough, tough, and appreciated great line of scrimmage play. All right, we got to go to break, Woody. We will come right back. Stay with us.
Sports.